How's it going, all you beautiful people out there in the Wolf Pack? Chris back again at Timber Wolf Tactical. I hope you guys are staying safe, staying tactical. And what are we gonna get into? And in this video, I got kind of a big announcement. So if you guys wait till the end, yeah, I'll let you guys know what it is. But I'm super excited about it. But let's get into the video. And what are we talking about today? So today, I've always loved my classic firearms. And what I mean by that is, just if there's historical reference, they were involved in, obviously World War I, World War II, Vietnam, stuff like that. So just classic firearms, not, the modern day, something that you don't really see anymore. And I actually have a very unique piece that, in my opinion, that I've always wanted one, but never really had the opportunity to get. And I finally have my hands on one, and I'm in absolute love with it. It's amazing, and it shoots phenomenal. But I seen it, I'm like, is that what I think it is? And just I had to hop on it, and I finally got it. But so today we are talking about the M1 Carbine. Now this thing is absolutely awesome. I've made a little short on this, and I've been trying to find time to make a video on this, but this thing is so awesome, and I'm so glad to have just it's a piece of history, and I absolutely love it. That so primarily you've seen these around World War II, that they were either given to tank crews, rear echelon troops, or that were behind lines. And but it is just a very nice, very handy rifle, very lightweight. And I love on how you got your sling right here, that you can either have it up out the way or actually in use. But it's absolutely awesome. And just that classic look, the heat shield, and the sights is just absolutely awesome. And it even has a bayonet lug right there, which if I could get my hand on one, that'd be great. But if not, it is what it is. But these were chambered in 30 carbine. And if you guys don't know what 30 carbine looks like, that that's the 30 carbine. And I'm gonna set this down real quick, but don't worry, we'll get back to it. But so 30 carbine, that it's not a big caliber, but I mean it's not small by either means. Like, so this is your 30 carbine right here, and then this is your 357. So I know it's kind of hard to tell, but I mean there's minor differences, that your 30 carbine is slightly longer, but your 357 Magnum is a little fatter, a little heavier round. But it's they're right there, about the same, caliber, more or less. But it's still a very nice, very stout round. And especially whenever you have the length of this barrel, that you could really optimize the velocity of it. But it just these were just very nice, very handy rifles. And this thing shoots so smooth that I absolutely love it. That uh at the time that when I got it, I just got just a little bit of ammunition, just to not only just to have some, but also to run it out to the range. And I took this thing out to the range, and I burnt what a little bit of ammunition I had. So it was so much fun. I did not want to put it down. And in all honesty, I thought, like, for example, like disassembly, cleaning, stuff like that, that I thought was gonna be kind of difficult. But honestly, it was actually pretty easy. A lot easier than what I thought it was gonna be. But and I love just the action, and just that turning bolt right there, and just the way that it locks up. is just so nice. But, and obviously you got, metal mags that, honestly, I think anytime you can go to metal mags is, the best thing. Honestly, other than that, P mags. But honestly, anything else is just trash. But that's just me. Like, if you're going to go polymer, go P mag. And then obviously, metal mags. But, they were, came standard, 15 round mags. And, this, it absolutely gorgeous too. And I just love the wood finish, and just, it's just so nice that your magazine release is right there, as well as your safety. Now your safety is a little weird, it's just that little dial, that, so that's fire, that's safe, and obviously it works. But, and the trigger is not bad, just we're safe and clear. But you got a little bit of take up, and then a little squeeze, put some pressure. It's not bad. I put it, maybe around, I don't know, 4 pounds, give or take. Maybe 4.5. It's not, it's honestly, it's not terrible. And, I just absolutely love this thing. And this one was made in New Jersey, obviously made in America, but it is just such a fun gun to shoot. And it's obviously just, it's a piece of Americana, and I absolutely love it. It's so much fun to shoot, and it's just awesome. And I'm so glad to have one in my collection. Now, if I can find M1 Grand. But no, in all honesty, that this thing is so awesome that, retail for me now, like I said, because, these that they're, getting harder and harder to find, that especially the ones chambered in the correct caliber 30 carbine, that, I mean, you'll find 22s all day long, but to find like actually like these N30 carbine, that just in my experience, that in Ohio, that I haven't came across a lot of them. So this was the first one I came across, and as soon as I seen it, I just hopped straight on it. But they're a little pricey. I mean, not stupid price, but I mean, they are obtainable, but they're not no $400 or $500. But I do recommend that if you can find one, just at least one, that you should have it in your collection. Is definitely amazing piece to have, and just very nostalgic, and just absolutely love it. But I picked this up for, I want to say it was around 800 to 900. I mean, obviously, depending on where you're at and where you're going, stuff like that, prices are going to vary. But, and especially if it's, in the right caliber. So, but honestly, hands down, very, very awesome rifle, very reliable, very accurate. And I'm so happy I have it in the collection. All right, now if you've stuck around to this length of the video, that, so I said I was gonna have a big announcement at the end. So my big announcement is that it's not fully up and going yet, and I'm still getting it worked out, and but I am gonna be having some merchandise coming. That, so if you guys want to get involved with that, but I am gonna be having some merchandise coming, and also I am gonna be having a Patreon here soon. So, and I'm gonna be having exclusive content and stuff like that. And then obviously, the closer I get to those being ready, that I will let you guys know, and I will be keep you guys informed when that stuff's going to come out and everything. But I greatly appreciate all the love and support that I have been getting from you guys in the comments, and just I absolutely love it. I love talking to you guys. Let me know your guys' experience, on certain firearms or stuff you want to see, stuff like that. Just, let me know that I absolutely love and appreciate all the support. You guys are absolutely awesome. And I hope you guys see you guys in the next video. Please like, subscribe, comment, share this around. And I'm trying to get to at least 100 subscribers. That just would be absolutely amazing. So if you guys can help me out get there, that would be awesome. But I hope you guys stay safe, stay tactical, and I'll see you guys in the next one.